Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Homestead Happenings. This is going to be a new series that we're going to be doing here, where I am going to talk about what's going on the homestead and bringing you guys a little closer to what we've got going on and let you get to know us a little bit better. I wanted to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching. I know a lot of other channels, they start a different channel for this kind of content, and I understand completely why they would do that, because the algorithm at YouTube is pretty picky and is unforgiving when you change things up. But frankly, guys, I don't have the time to break out a brand new channel, and I'm hoping you guys will come and check out Homestead Happenings and teach the algorithm a lesson. And if we can get the views for this kind of content, the algorithm will catch up. So with that being said, let's talk about the homestead. Check it out, guys. Our garden, okay? It is pretty much planted. Let me go back here. Let me go in there. The fencing is all done. Gates are done. I've got hot wire around the bottom. And actually, guys, the hot wire is working because we have a pair of wild rabbits that we have seen for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, right over here from when we're inside, around in the grass. And we saw one of them come up to the fence and then take off for the woods. So it got hit by the hot wire. And we saw them yesterday kind of around the outside, but they're not coming into the garden, which means, cross our fingers, guys, for now it's working. So it's keeping the predators out that want to come in here and eat our vegetables, and that's a good thing. But let's take a look. Let me see if I can show you guys what we got happening here on the homestead. You can see right there we have 3 rows of okra. That is coming up very, very nicely. And then this, you may have seen us planting this out. This is some head lettuce right here, these 2 rows. And then right here we have some romaine lettuce. Look at this romaine, guys. That is looking fantastic. And then in the end, because there's like only 15 plants of the head lettuce and romaine, and as we go down, I've got broccoli, and then I've got red cabbage and green cabbage. But there's only like 10 to 15 plants in the tops of these rows. So the bottom of the leaf lettuce has peppers. I'm sorry, guys, not peppers. I have cherry tomatoes and gooseberry cherry tomatoes. And then here I have early girl tomatoes. And over here I have Jetstar tomatoes. And what's going to happen, I'm sorry, guys, this is my first showing of this style of video. So if it's bobbling around a little bit, sorry about that. What's going to happen is, as this broccoli and lettuce comes out, then we will replant those varieties of tomatoes so that the bottom half comes to fruit. And then when that's going dormant and cycling through and getting ready to fruit again, this stuff up front will actually be fruiting. So we have a constant flow of produce, and the whole bottom of this garden is planted that same way. So we have 4 rows of different varieties of tomatoes, and then here I have banana peppers I just put in yesterday. And then we have seeded cucumber where we just direct seeded in the next 2 rows. And it's 1 row of slicing cucumbers and 1 row of pickling cucumbers. And again, when the brassicas come out, we will reseed so we get a constant flow of vegetables. And then you come down here and we have jalapeno peppers at the bottom, because you want to keep your hot peppers and your sweet peppers separated a little bit. And then in these bottom of these 3 rows, I have actually these 4 rows, I have zucchini, I have 2 rows of summer squash, and then in this row I have patty pan squash, or it's like a white squash. It's super yummy and everybody seems to love it. But let's take a look at this red cabbage, guys. Look at that. That stuff is looking so good. And there's a possibility that we planted this too late. We're aware of that, and it might try and bolt before it heads out. I know some of our head lettuce down the other end is getting a little bit bitter, so that might not be something that we are going to sell at the market, but we are still going to harvest it a little bit at a time, and we're going to feed that to the rabbits, and that'll bring our rabbit feed bill down. So although it's not a vegetable or a leafy green that we're going to be able to sell at the farmers markets or palatably eat for ourselves, the bunnies, they don't care, and they will eat that up, and that will drive down our feed bill quite a bit. All right, here's the big one, guys. We are so looking forward to this. This is our garlic. Look at that beautiful, beautiful garlic. We have 2 rows of garlic going on, and when we planted it, we planted 500 cloves per row. We've lost a little bit, and unfortunately, guys, I was in there doing a little bit of weeding, and I thought it was a tall grass shoot, but it was a garlic, and I actually picked like 3 of them, but that's okay. They were not ready. The bulbs were, I don't know, Puma marble size, but the key is they were not rotted. They were looking very good. They had a nice paper cover on them, and this garlic has 2-3 more months, if not more, to go before it actually is ready to harvest. So super excited, really hoping the garlic does well here. And then this is our last row. This is an open row, so we don't use ground fabric in this row because this is the quick crop row. So what we do in this particular row is the whole top half of this row is a leaf lettuce. So it grows super fast, it turns over super fast, and we can harvest and replant pretty much in 6 weeks. And then the bottom half of it is radishes. And radishes are 30 days. They should be ready to pick from seed. maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending on conditions. So this row gets worked very, very frequently. So weeds are not necessarily a problem for this row. All right, guys, we're back at the other end of the garden. Let's slip through here and let's go check out some of the other stuff we've got going on here. An update. You guys all might want an update. My driveway, let's take a look. Driveway, nice and smooth, looking good all the way down to the house. This is ready. This is ready to put rock on. And I'm sure all of you are saying, put the rock on it. Stop walking up and down. Drive your vehicles down. And I want to. I really want to, guys. Nothing would make me happier. But everything has to happen according to the plan and according to our budget, because we are trying to live here on the homestead debt-free. So there's no running to the bank and getting a loan for major projects. We pay for the things that we need done as we can afford to pay for them. And that project back there is probably going to happen within the next month to 6 weeks. We started budgeting away for that project, and we will get the trucks in here to dump the rock there very, very soon. But look at, guys, look at what we got out here. This is Missy's little herb grow bag section. This is on the area where we used to have our greenhouses. They are lined up together now, and they are right there. But let's take a look at what she's got going on. She's got some leeks, and then some cilantro. She's got a little bit of basil going on. Look at the dill, guys. Dill's looking fantastic. And then over here, I believe this is mint, and she's got spearmint, peppermint, and some other kind of mint. I don't know what it is. Then in here, you know what, guys? She doesn't have a label here, and I'm not really sure what that is. But it is an herb. I know that for a fact, that she has going on there. And then down here, I think this is like a lemon balm. And over here is, I believe, thyme. I'm not sure. Guys, the herbs are her thing. So if there isn't a label out here, I'm not really sure what it is. But let me know in the comments, guys. What is that right there? I know what that is. That's parsley. And I know what that is. That's thyme. So I'm not totally uneducated on what the herbs are. I'm more the guy that cooks with the herbs versus grows the herbs. But check it out, guys. You see that? I'm sure you're saying, what are they doing with those dog food bags? Well, these are potatoes that Missy has going in the dog food bags. And I really like this idea. We've been saving dog food bags for quite a few years. So we have a ton of them. And what she does is she rolls the bag down, plants the potatoes, and as they grow up, she puts more and more dirt in it, and she rolls it up. And then at the end, instead of having to do a lot of digging, we just cut the side of the bag open, let the potatoes and dirt spill out. We can reuse the dirt somewhere else. And it's a quick, easy way to harvest some potatoes for ourselves, So that is kind of an experiment, and if it works, we're going to be doing a lot more of that. Now, we can't grow potatoes to bring to the market. We can't grow that many in those bags, but we can certainly get quite a bit of tomatoes. Why do I keep saying tomatoes, guys? Words are hard. I'm going to steal the saying from my friend Jason. Words are hard. Sorry, Jason. I'm stealing your saying, but it's true. Words are hard. Potatoes, not tomatoes. So we're hoping that really works out good. Let's go over and check out the greenhouse. So this is something new we got going on, growing in this greenhouse in the ground. And you can see over here, no judgment, guys, don't judge us. I know it needs weeding, but we have radishes going all the way down, and then she has more of the leeks and onions, and I think she just put more radish in here. And we need to weed this, but I think what we're gonna do is maybe spread some mulch or some sawdust in here to help put organic matter into the soil, but also suppress some of these weeds a little bit. Otherwise, we'll be in here every week weeding, and we're all about getting rid of some of our chores, not adding more to them. But over here, guys, check it out. She's got some tomatoes going. They're looking very, very good. A couple of them aren't looking too good, but for the most part, they're looking all right. They're not looking too bad at all. Look at that guy. Looking very good. I believe those are beefsteaks, so can't wait to do those. And then look at, guys, she just planted this 3-4 days ago. So this is a row of radish next to peppers. Those are green peppers. So we're gonna do the green peppers here in the greenhouse, and hopefully that's gonna work out well. And then this row, she has put rabbit manure in and turned it all up, and that's the next thing that she will be planting. And we're gonna get this table out of here and get some more stuff going here in the greenhouse. So very excited for the potential of all of that. And then check it out, guys, our farm stand. Haven't done a lot more work on the farm stand, but it is doing what we want it to do, which is providing an indoor environment for starting seeds. So we started getting things going over here, and let me show you what we got. Look at, guys, look at all of Missy's beautiful starch she's got going. She's got a whole table there. She's got a bunch more here. Basil, celosia, catnip, and then over here we have tomatoes. We have some more peppers. We've got a bunch of stuff going on. And what has she got? Oh, she's got some flowers here, which are super nice, but bunches and bunches of plant starts, and a lot of those end up going to the market that you see in the green. I'm sorry, guys, in the red cups, those end up going to market. But let me take you in here. So this is a 2-room little encampment, I guess you would call it. 2-room storage area. Got the laser engraver. Got more projects coming there. But back here in this room, this for right now is, let me turn the light on for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on in here. This is Missy's grow room. So you can see she's got all kinds of new stuff going. She's got marigolds right there. And over here, sunflowers. And then she's got some more sunflowers there. And this is, oh, even more sunflowers. And then this is butterfly bush. And this is cucumber. So, bunch of stuff going on there. And then these are our grow racks, which we got a great deal on. And she doesn't have a lot going on here. She just started a few things, but this stuff is coming up. Some more marigolds. Super happy about that. So this room will get a mini split, probably on that wall right there, so that in the colder months when we're starting seeds, we will be able to heat it. And then in the summertime, when we need to store fresh vegetables between markets, we can put that on cold and get it down to, we can't get it down to walk-in temperature, but we'll be able to get it down to 60 degrees. And in summertime here in the Ozarks of Arkansas, it drops down to maybe 75, 80 at night, and it's pretty close to 100 all day long. So that will give us quite a bit more time with our vegetables before they kind of rot out, because if you've been following along last year, we stored them down there in our shelter logics way down there, and we had some fans going, and that bought us a couple of days, but it wasn't good enough. So the farm stand is where it's at. Uh-oh, look at that, guys. Let me see. You see that? Oh, the tarp blew off. The tarp blew off the tractor. Well, I'm gonna have to weigh that down, because that tractor is not my tractor. Our good friend TM, he has been so kind. So kind. Thank you so much for letting us use this tractor. And it has been pivotal to getting these logs over to the sawmill. Some of them came from right there. Some of them came from way back there. Now I could have dragged them with my truck, but this tractor has a cherry picker on the back. Let me take you over there, guys, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So it has a cherry picker on the back of it. And what that allows me to do is lift the log up. So really only the very back of the log is dragging in the dirt, which really saves on the amount of dirt on the log and keeps me from dulling out my blades too quickly. But that's where we're at here on the homestead, guys. I am gonna do some milling today. I'm not going to shoot any of that because we have an upcoming video that has me doing some of these very same logs I have here. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out next Saturday. Guys, I really hope that you enjoy this new Homestead Happenings series that we're going to be doing. I'm going to try and do one of these every other day. Maybe they'll come every day. Not really sure. Time will tell how this all goes, but I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. And for those of you who are interested in homesteading and changing your life and doing something different, do it. You can do it. There's no perfect time. Don't wait. Do it now. The rewards are, I can't even express the rewards that you are going to get out of changing your life for the better and actually living your life versus working your whole life away. So if it's something you're interested in, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and take the chance, guys. We say here on the homestead, dream it, believe it, live it. And I stand by that. We had a dream to do this, and we made it happen. All right, guys, till the next one, we'll see ya.